Page 48, Prelude in A major, Opus 28, number 7. A very famous prelude, a short prelude. Let's talk about it. 3/4 time with a pickup beat. Reach up, legato. Watch this fingering. I like this fingering. It's on the B's 3, 2, 1. And then lift up for the phrase. Their fingering is fine. Just use their fingering. Second line, come down for the C sharp. It's between phrases. You lift up, move. If you don't want to put a thumb on that F sharp, you can do a 2 here if you lift up. Don't forget the G sharps. If you're playing, this is the third measure, the second line, and the half note, if you're playing that 2/5, play the first G sharp with third finger. Although it's between phrases, you can lift up if you want, but if you play the first one with third finger, then play the next one with second. Third line down is similar to what you had at the beginning, and then lift up. The C sharp is the melody. Do the best you can. Last line. And again, the A is what we want to hear. Put a little more weight on the A if you can. Just make sure you lift up between each phrase. That's important in this piece. And the left hand, keep it soft. It's just supporting the harmony. The pedal will connect it. Don't worry about that. Just keep it soft. Last line, that's the tricky part, because in the last measure, the third line, you're here, and then for the first measure, the next line, you're here. You're coming down from here to here. So if you were to finger the last chord there in the third line with 4, 2, 1, or maybe both of those chords, that helps on getting to the next one. It's an F sharp, A sharp, G sharp, and then going on, bring out the bottom note, sort of a counter melody to the other hand, and then finally. You don't have to finger that 5-1 each time. You can do a 3-1 or a 4-1. Your choice. How do you want to do it? However you do it, pencil it in and do it that way every time. Once you can do the hands together, then we'll go ahead and we'll add the pedal and the dynamics. This is a gentle piece, softly, and that's the right hand. That's the melody. That's soft, so the left hand has to be very soft. And here we're using overlapping pedal, lagging pedal. Push the notes down first and then the pedal. Well, if you don't like that sound, and I don't, then change the pedal on beat 2 here. See, the problem with that is we lose the E. We lose the bass note if we change the pedal. So which do you want? It's either lose the bass note or have it blurred. Your choice. And then lift it up with the right hand, the pedal up with the right hand, so we get silence between the phrase. The left hand stays down. And again, the pedaling, if you change the pedal on the second beat or not, I'll leave that up to you. But first measure, second line, lift the pedal with the hands so we get silence before we go on. Lift the pedal with the hands so we get silence between the phrases. Again. There's a crescendo here. You're soft. Crescendo up to medium loud. Not loud. Each one of these is a little louder. And that C, that's the one we're after. All this other is supporting it. So keep that in mind. And then lift up. Legato pedal these. Lift up. And at the end, the pedal and the hands all come up together after you're tired of listening to it. Here. The last line is medium loud through pretty much the whole line until the very end, the last couple measures, then each one gets soft. Softer? What am I? Die away. Yeah. Andantino is, well, people disagree on what andantino means, but you'll find recordings of this. So listen to several recordings, not just one, because they won't play it the same. They won't play at the same speed. They'll interpret a little differently. You'll hear things in one that you didn't hear in another. And so you might want to, oh, I like that, I'm going to use that. Or, I didn't like the way they did that, I'm not doing it that way type thing. I do that a lot. But I don't do it until after I've learned it. I'm going to learn it first. I want my way of doing it first. And then I'll go listen to others and see how they do it.